I'm on my bike right now, getting ready to do a little solo fish by myself. I'm gonna hit up a couple ponds. Planning on using some soft plastics today. We're gonna try to flip them near the structure, and we're gonna see what happens, guys. Stay tuned. Hope you guys enjoy this video. Alright guys, we have made it to the pond. Let's see if we can catch some fish. So I've brought with me, obviously, the GoPro with the head strap on so I can show you guys my point of view. And then I have an assortment of different lures. I got some flukes right here, some Senkos or stick baits with yellow tips, but their main body is brown. I have more flukes. I have some just little green trick worms. And then have some little culprits, tequila shad color, and that is it. So I think what I'm going to start out with today is just the good old little watermelon red finesse worm, and then I might work my way up to the flukes and the Senkos right here. So let's get started with this, and I'm going to switch to the GoPro in 3, 2, 1. There we go. First fish of the day. Just a little bass. Nothing unusual. There we go. First fish right there, just a tiny one. Let's see if we can get something a little bigger. I'm thinking of putting a little weight on my fluke, but at the same time, I'm wondering if it's going to be one of those days where the fish come near the surface, because all the fish I've seen so far have been kind of schooled up right near the surface. So, you know, it's just kind of a hard choice. There we go. Oh, it's a pretty fish. Beautiful little bass right there. Look at all the spots on him. Absolutely gorgeous fish. Let's let him go. Oh, dang it. There's some bigger ones though. Saw some nice fish in that mix. That was a big fish. Oh, that was a big fish. That was a huge fish. There we go. Hello, how are you? Oh, am I? Oh, I'm so sorry. Alright, so, long story short, I was just there fishing, minding my own business, and then this lady walks out. I ask her how she's doing. She doesn't even answer my question. She just goes to straight, "Where do you live?" Which, I don't know if you guys saw that, but she lived like, you could probably see her gate. She lives very far away from the pond, and it's just kind of sad, in my opinion, to think that she would waste her time to go out of her way. She's probably relaxing, enjoying herself, whatever she was doing. Maybe she wasn't, maybe she was just watching for little kids. But to take her time to walk out of her house, walk the 100 feet to the base of the pond to tell a kid who's minding his own business, not doing, in my opinion, well, this could go the exact opposite way, but in my opinion, not doing anything wrong. And yeah, okay, I was doing some things wrong. Like, the only thing I was doing wrong was there was a sign that said fishing for these neighborhood residents only, and I don't live in that neighborhood. So yeah, that's my bad on my part. But it's, in my opinion, it's kind of snotty, and I bet all you fishermen out here understand this. It's snotty when someone takes their time, they're probably enjoying themselves, takes their time to walk all the way out of their house, and she lived nowhere close to the pond. Like, she was way back up on the hillside. I don't know if you guys could see that, but opens her gate, walks all the way out, asks her how she's doing. She doesn't even say good or thanks. She just goes straight to, where do you live? And I answered, and I was honest too. And I didn't put that in the video because I don't really want everyone knowing I'm living. But anyway, and then I'm like, okay, I'm sorry, I'm gonna leave. So I started leaving, and then she tells, wait, hold up, and then I have to go back to her, and which is completely stupid because her point was she wanted me to leave, so I was leaving, doing what she asked. I thought I did everything wrong. I was so respectfully, these great manners. She's like, wait, no, I want to ask you some more questions. So then she asked me like how I got here, which is completely irrelevant. I already told her that I don't live in this neighborhood, which is all that she should need, right? And then she can be like, okay, you can't go here, you're trespassing, which yes, I was trespassing, but I wasn't technically doing anything wrong. If I saw someone fishing in my backyard pond, I wouldn't be so mean and just walk out and ask them, hey, where do you live? And if they say something other than my neighborhood, I'll just kick them out. No, I won't be like that. The only time I'd actually kick someone out is if they're hurting an animal, like, okay, I get hooking a fish is kind of hurting them, but if they're actually like, if they're chucking the fish in the air or doing anything unnecessary when it comes to fishing, then I would kick them out. But if they're just fishing, doing nothing wrong, I would never kick somebody out. And maybe she has a completely different story. Maybe she feels bad for the fish, which in that case, okay, I understand it. But her reason was, I have no clue about the HOA there, but as far as my experience, the pond says that residents are allowed to fish. There's a sign that says that. And say I was a resident. I'm not, but I'm just setting an example. Say I was a resident. I should be able to fish around that pond without any problem. I shouldn't have any obstacles in the way if I'm a resident fishing at that pond. And that lady, you could tell, was trying to prevent people from fishing, even if they were residents. She had planted some bushes up all the way to the end of the pond, and there was like a perfect little hole. So I just I just went through that to keep fishing. And she comes out and she's like, you see those bushes over there? I'm like, yes, ma'am. And then she's like, you know who did that? And she points to like this little sticks. I had no clue what she was going to. So I'm like, oh, did you do that? And she's like, no, you guess who did that? Little kids did that when they're trying to come and go fishing. I'm like, okay. And then she's basically like, I planted all those bushes. And I could be 100% wrong. But as far as I know, on a pond where you're allowed to fish, you can't plant stuff right by the pond because the people who do live there are allowed to fish there, and then you can't get mad at them for walking through it because they are allowed to fish there. That's all I know based on all the neighborhoods that I've lived in, all the neighborhoods my friends live in. But maybe this is just a completely weird HOA, whatever you call it. And then she asked me who told me about this place, and that was also just plain irrelevant because all she needed to know was that I didn't live in the neighborhood, then I could go out. She asked me, so I just say my friends told me. I didn't give any names, so I wasn't going to do that. And then she just kept asking me all these kind of like, honestly, totally irrelevant questions. The only question she asked was, where do you live? And I told her I didn't live here. So that's all she should have known. And then she could kick me out, brush it off, whatever. And she also was very, very, she acted like I went in her house and shot her dog or something like that. She acted as if I was ending the world. She was like overreacting. She was always relieving these big annoying sighs. Like, oh, she acted like her whole family, something bad happened. And I was literally just fishing, not even in her yard, because it'd be trespassing as far as I know, to be 6 feet in her property. And I was right by the pond side. So I wasn't trespassing in her property. I was trespassing on the pond. Okay, yeah. But in my opinion, I don't know what you guys think. And all these fishermen out there, I know you guys probably agree with me. It's just kind of annoying when people take the time to step out of their way just to rain on your parade. But anyway, guys, this video is not over. I got out of there and kept fishing because I wasn't going to let some old fossil stop me from what I love to do. So keep watching and hope you enjoy the rest of it. There we go. There's a little fish. Right in the top of the mouth. Beautiful chunky little bass. No big ones today, but hey, I'm having a good time. There he goes. we go. Gotcha. Another little guy. There you go, another little fish. Ooh, he's got a bruise on him. Wonder what something got him. Maybe a little alligator or something. I don't know. But he got lucky. Just a little one. There's a little guy right there. Alright, gator is still not interested, which is good. Just the usual, bunch of little ones today. It's a smaller fish, I mean, hey. Fish is a fish, right? Ooh, I think he's all over it. He's following it. Ah, you trucked it right there. Dang it. There we go. There we go. Fish on, y'all. Fish on. Get up here. Haha, gotcha. Got him. Another tiny fish. I thought it was a little bigger, but I mean, it's like probably the biggest fish today, unfortunately. But hey, not bad. Man. There we go. Finally. It's a pale fish. Alright, I think that's what we're going to end it on. Wow, it's a pale fish. Oh my. His lip is ripped. Well, there you go. Pale bass right there. In this very dirty water, let's let him go. And that, my friends, is what we're going to end this video on. We'll see you back at the house. Thank you so much for watching that video. I really appreciate you guys if you subscribe to the channel. Never let anybody impede against your fishing passion, guys. Tight lines, catch them up, and I'll see you in the next video.